Do your friends always call you when things go wrong? Are you the unofficial therapist of the group, or do people always tell you you should do this for a living? Well, let's talk about that. Now, making the jump from being a supportive friend to a licensed therapist is a huge step, and you might be wondering, could this really be right for me? Is this really the right path? Well, today we are going to think about why it might be and also bust the biggest myth people have when it comes to counselling training. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception, because a lot of people hold off on starting their counselling training or on getting involved in their profession because they think, I haven't got all the answers myself, how can I fix other people's problems? Have I got any right to try and fix other people's problems? Well, the answer to this is that you do not have to fix other people's problems. That is not what counselling is about. Now, in the real world, listening often means giving advice. Your friend comes to you with an issue and you think about what you might do if you were in that situation and tell them what you might do. You give them advice. However, counselling is not really exactly like that. The focus is slightly shifted instead to empowering that person to get to the conclusion themselves. Now, if you're naturally curious about why people do what they do and not just about jumping in to give people advice as often as possible, that is a huge green flag for counselling. The best counsellors are not normally the ones who have all the answers, they are the ones who can sit with the questions. Now, the second sign that this path might be right for you is a willingness to look inward. Counselling training, especially at level 2, really requires you to understand your own emotions and how you work, because you can't help someone else navigate theirs without understanding yours first. Our students often come to learn a career, but they actually end up on a profound journey of self-discovery, one where you learn tips and tricks that will help you in your life no matter what you end up doing. I'm talking about stuff like building confidence, learning how to set boundaries. These are skills that are going to have a huge impact on your life. And finally, in terms of the biggest misconceptions some people have about counselling, if you are worried about returning to school or to a classroom with scary exams and loads of reading, do not be. Counselling training is experiential. It's about working in small groups to create a safe space and learn to explore the concepts together, not just reading some textbook over and over again. At Astranti, our Level 2 course is designed as a gentle entry point, about helping you build up the toolkit you're going to need as you continue in your journey. We're not trying to catch you out at all, we're trying to teach you skills that are going to be really useful in lots of areas of your life. So, if you're feeling that pull, that desire to help and to listen to other people, don't feel like you have to commit to a 4-year degree. Start with Level 2, treat it as a test drive. At worst, you're going to walk away with excellent communication skills that are going to help you in every area of your life. And at best, you're going to find the career you were always meant to do. So head on over to the Astranti Connect website to check out our courses, to read more details, and also to book onto a one-to-one call where you can go through all of this in more detail with one of our specialists from our team.